This is an Ecom Masterclass. I'm going to be teaching you guys Facebook ads, landing page optimizations, maybe even some email optimizations to help you make more money with your e-commerce stores. And if you're wondering who I am, my name is Chris. I am the head of education over at a little ecom school called the Freedom Club. We have thousands of students in the Freedom Club, and we're responsible for having thousands of students get results like these. These are just some of the results that we've had posted in our community from members just like you who wanted to learn some e-commerce, learn how to make a better life for themselves, learn how to use Facebook ads to sell products. If you want to join the Freedom Club, jump on in, go on into book a call with one of our staff members, and we can take you to the next level. Now, for everybody else, stick around because I'm going to be teaching you guys as much as I can humanly teach you in the next 60 minutes. If you just give me a second, guys, I'm going to go and invite the Freedom Club members in, and we'll get this call started. Welcome, Freedom Clubbers. My name is Chris, head of education here at the Freedom Club. It's my job to train our coaches and teach them how to teach you to get better results with your e-commerce, and also to train you guys on how to get better results as well. For those of you, if this is your first time here, please let me know that you're your first time on this call. I'd love to hear that. Please drop in and say hi. I'm not going to call you out and ask you to share your screen or anything like that, so there's no risk to you. And it's for those of you log in now, it's great to see you. Hello, Deborah, Hanil, Cassie, Priya, Daniel, Michael. Oh, hola, Michael. Let's waste no time messing around. For those of you who want to watch on YouTube, I'm going to pop the link in here. And if anyone here wants to watch on YouTube, if you wish. Okay. Sup, Max, Andy, Simon, Chris. Oh, Max, your first time here. Welcome. Welcome. All right. So in this call, I'm going to be going through ad accounts. I'm going to be going through landing pages. We're going to be helping you make more sales. And even if you don't get your question answered today, I guarantee you, this is my personal guarantee, to most of you, to 99% of you who are on this call right now, unless you're already making $5,000 a month or more, there'll be something for you to learn by watching me help somebody else. I promise you that. Sup, Sue and Simon? All right, let's take a look at these questions, shall we? Let me share my screen. All right. Hanil, damn it, Black Friday special. I did tell you that I'd be doing the Black Friday special today. I gotta be completely honest with you. I completely and utterly forgot to prepare something. So we're gonna be doing that on Thursday. I'll have something prepared for you on Thursday. I don't want to waste your time. I don't want to be umming and ahhing. I want to give you a proper bit of instruction. So give me another day or two on the Thursday stream, and please remind me again, Hanil, on Thursday, but I probably won't forget this time. In fact, I wish I had some post-it notes and I'd write it on my screen right now. We will go over Black Friday, what you need to do to prepare, and some Black Friday campaign ideas. We'll do that on Thursday. So make sure you guys tune in for that one. In the meantime, I need to catch up because I haven't been getting through everybody's questions. So we need to go through and make sure that everyone gets good feedback today. So we'll start with Deborah from 6 days ago. Hi, Deborah. Hi, Chris. I implemented all your feedback, added more videos to your ad campaign, and updated images on the landing page. Would you love my feedback? Okay. Let's do it. Florian, hello, and Josh and Mel, hello. Okay, we're looking at a pain-free belt from Be Pain-Free. Now let's take a look at this landing page. I can't remember exactly what I told you to do, so I'll give you my new feedback. Natural pain relief, faster recovery, improved circulation, recharge, relax, recover. Be pain-free, premium infrared, therapy, back and body wrap. Eliminate back pain, stiffness, and muscle spasms. Ease shoulder pain and enjoy life again. Nice. Get relief from stomach cramps, all from the privacy of your home. That's really good. I like it. Deborah, you added 3 more videos showcasing the product. They are lighthearted and hopefully real. Mohammed created 6 new videos from your current video content out of those yesterday. Sales tanked last week. Didn't get sales for 8 days. Got a bundle sale today. Okay. All right. Reduce your back pain. Rear and near infrared light therapy have been shown in clinical studies. Great. Relief starts here. Terrific. It's all nice and neat. We've got good casing on the letters. Well, you'll love it. It looks really trustworthy because these images look real. None of these look like AI. And you've given me specific examples of how this is going to help me. Yeah, this looks good. I'm impressed. This looks really nice. All right, let's see if I can grab your ad account for Be Pain Free, and we'll see if we can figure out what's going on. Can you send me? My bad, guys. That's the script. Thank you. Thank you. Let me actually stop sharing in that way so that I don't have to think about it, and we'll do a window share. There we go. That way, no matter where I am, you'll see whatever screen I'm looking at. Be Pain Free. Can Deborah, can you show me a screenshot of your Shopify analytics? Now, thank you so much. When we're only spending $50 a day, and this is by no means a criticism, okay? And this is not an invitation for you to spend more money. I'm just trying to explain when we're only spending $50 a day. And when conversions are currently costing this much money, you could go 2 to 3 days without seeing a conversion. I mean, obviously the point is that we want to get this cost per result down, but don't be too disheartened if you go a couple of 2 or 3 days without a sale at this budget. Now you've made $4 grand in sales, 25 orders in the last 90 days. I'm looking at your stats here. What I need to see, and I'll show you what I want to see, if you don't mind. So home craftology, we're going to go into the stats. I want to see analytics. I want to see your stats for the last 7 days. If you go into this screen here, into analytics, I'd like to see this bit right here. This is the bit that I'm interested in. Add to cart rate, reach checkout rate, and completed checkout rate. If you could please send me that screenshot for the last 10 days. And I'm also interested in, the last 7 days, and I'm also interested in the last 7 days before that. If you could do that too, send me both. So last 7 days here, this will give me an indication. See how mine's very consistent? I want to see the consistency of your results here after we made the changes. Now, in terms of your ad account, we had $153 per purchase. Now we want to get this down when we're selling a product like this at $139. And this product, I think it costs, what, $30 to $40 to buy for the customer? We want to get that cost per purchase under $100 so that you can actually make some profit. That's the goal here. If we look at the last, let's look at the last 5 days. 2 purchases at $120. And let's look at today. 2 purchases today, $21 a purchase. Wow. And I'm guessing nothing yesterday. All right. It's a bit of a desert here for a week, wasn't it? And we had 2 purchases on the 2nd, 4 purchases at 124. Let's see what we can do here. Let's see if we can make any changes here and speed things up. Okay, we're doing black wrap broad. Okay, looking at your clicks. Your click-through rate is really, really good. Deborah, have you got those screenshots coming for me? Click rate is really, really good. Like, really good. And your cost per link click, very good. This 5.78, this is a good sign. All right, looking at your screenshots now. Okay. Okay. This is what we're dealing with. What were the dates for this? I can't see the dates, but I did. November 4th till the 11th. Let's look at Facebook ads. November 4th until the 11th. We had. Wow, these clicks are so good. We had 278 clicks. You've got 444 clicks according to Shopify. We're going to go with Facebook because it's always correct. Well, it's probably always close to correct when it's telling us how many clicks you got. So you had 9 add to carts. So for 278 link clicks, let's go and get some stats right here. I had 278 link clicks, 9 add to carts. What's my add to cart rate? Okay, Beck, sure thing. Your add to cart rate is 3.24, which is about 2% too low. Your reach checkout rate is 3, which is around about 1%, which is about 2 to 3% too low. Your completed checkout rate at 2 is well below the 2% that we need. So we have some serious landing page issues. I say a landing page because my first thought when I look at a click-through rate like this is that we have really good ads right now. $182 for the big wrap and $157 for the osteopath hubby. Wow, look at those click-throughs. So this can happen for several reasons. Either there's something on the landing page that's putting people off. Maybe your sign-up rate to your emails is very, very, very low. Maybe there's something in the ads here that's causing a disconnect between what you're telling people they're getting and what they're seeing on the page. Let's see if we can figure it out.
Hi guys, it's Deb, co-founder of Big Pain Free. I just wanted to show you our back and body infrared wrap. Look at the size of this baby. It is huge. It's got so many uses. And people say to me, well, how do you use it? Well, predominantly I use it for my lower back.
It's actually a really good ad. And then you've got your osteopath hubby.
Hi, it's Deb, co-founder of Big Pain Free. I had a customer ask me the other day, why do you use red light therapy when you're married to an osteopath? And I thought, that's a really great question. And the answer is, the reason why I use red light therapy is because I'm married to an osteopath.
That is a beyond brilliant ad, Deborah. Your ads are spot on. All right. So we have an ad here saying you use a red light therapy belt because your husband's an osteopath. And then this one here is saying,
hi guys, it's Deb, co-founder of Big Pain Free. I just wanted to show you our
back and body wrap. Look at the size of this. So it's big. So we're using a big wrap, highly effective, recommended by your osteopath husband for pain relief. Okay, and we're getting good click-through. So the ads are working. Then they're clicking through the website. And Deborah, when did you make the changes to make your website like this? When did this come through? Let's have a look at how this looks on mobile. Be pain-free. Spring sale, 50% off, free postage, shop now. So we're not even getting a proper add to cart rate. There is something. Gerby, no, we'll do the Black Friday nuggets on Thursday, my friend. Natural pain relief, fast recovery, improved circulation. Relax, recharge, recover. I don't like this. I don't like this. This is too AI-ish and it's completely out of context. Nobody's taking this to work. So I would completely get rid of this image. This image here, it's not a great product image. I'd probably use that further down the page. These are okay here. I do think we could do with a little bit more like imagery showing people using this. perhaps, in your product images. Maybe. So without the add to cart rate, hey Chris, when you're testing CBO, do I use CBO? Let's go over that a bit later. Sorry if I'm trying to stick on target. Otherwise, I'm going to get sidetracked. Truck drivers do suffer hugely with back pain, though. Absolutely, they do. Absolutely, they do. But they don't wear it at work, and the image looks very fake, and no one's going to be taking a photo shoot of this in front of their truck. It doesn't sit right with me. Just to show you, if I can't show you guys, maybe I can. Hold on, let me share a different screen. Okay, a little improvement that we can make. This is how your screen looks on mobile, and this is how your pop-up is on mobile. One of the things that you may want to consider is the text is very small because you've actually chosen a pop-up that has an image on this side, and you could be showcasing the image on top, like what I do on my websites, which helps take up the screen size. If 10% off, if you're getting a less than, say, a 7% sign-up rate, most of my websites have a sign-up rate of about 9% or higher. Homecraftology has a 12% sign-up because I've got a really good image that people love. And if you're not having a high sign-up rate, if your sign-up rate is below 7%, maybe you want to change your offer here. And it might be that you actually don't offer them 10% off, but offer them a mystery discount. And I can show you an example of that. What's my store name? I'll see if I can show you an example of that. If I go to my product page, is it going to pop up for me? Give it a second. Come on, pop up. There it is. So this is a congratulations, you've unlocked a mystery discount. You see how the image is here and then the text is here. It looks nice on the screen. It looks like it looks like it should be here. And you can read the image and it's like, yes, I want a discount. So we haven't asked for anything yet. We've just said to a customer, would you like a discount? Yes or no? So it's like a mini buy-in. Yeah, of course I do. I want a discount. All right, great. Well, now I know you want the discount. Enter your name and email and get the discount. It's a mystery discount. And I'm already subscribed, so you can't get it. But then we offer the 10% off. But it increases the sign-up rate. Deborah, you need to be the face behind the product on the lander? Yeah, that's true, Deborah. That is very true. Thank you, Damon. So back to your website. That is true. So the ads that you've been seeing, oops, that's not the right website. This one. The ads that have been working for you have shown your face and people like your face. So perhaps the first thing that people see when they come to your website should be you holding your product and saying how awesome it is. You could take a screenshot from your video, and that could be the first image here. And you can have multiple screenshots from your videos as your product images here. Absolutely. Absolutely. If you go to my website, my other website, one second. So this is Homecraftology. And the first thing you see when you go to Homecraftology is my wife from the ads that you've just seen. You look at our products. If I click on it properly, on the landing page, you see videos from my wife and I talking to you about the product as you scroll down. Yeah, well, it's loading slow because I'm streaming, but you get the idea. There is photos of us, and that helps generate the trust Now back to yours. All right, eliminate back pain and stiffness and muscle spasms. Eliminate back pain, stiffness, and muscle spasms. Ease shoulder pain and enjoy life. Get stubborn relief, all from the privacy of your home. Bear with me, guys. I'm just trying to figure out how I would improve this. All right. A couple of things. No, I won't recommend that, actually. Soothing red smart solution, introducing the Be Pain Free Intra-Red and Body Wrap. Manage both, okay. There are some, when I'm looking at this on mobile, there are some things that are really putting me off. Okay, first of all, the text that you're using, the font sizes are different. You see how we got a lot of difference here in font sizes, and that puts people off. And a different format as you scroll down the page. There's no consistency here. We have a bunch of white space here that we could get rid of. And look, I do like this. This is clean. Reduce your back pain. I like your use of bolding what you want me to read, and I like your font and your font sizing right here. As we scroll down here, then the format's changed. And also you're telling me relief starts here, but we've told reduce back pain. Great. Relief starts here. Manage acute and chronic pain. Alleviate stiffness. A lot of this stuff is also said up here. We don't want to be repeating ourselves. The moment someone feels like the text that you're using on your landing page is repeating, they get turned off and they're likely to stop reading. So we want to make sure that the things we're using to describe our product flow, okay? I would get rid of this entire section right here. It's absolutely not needed. Now, then we've got the FAQs, but the text is a lot smaller than it was before and it looks a little strange. Now, what is red light therapy? That's fine. Infrared light therapy clinical studies. I think that's fine. Okay, and then we've got an image here. The relief is amazing. Love this wrap. Why you'll love it. So it's weird that we've got why you'll love it right here. Usually you'd have a why you love it up here. This is what these things are. So it feels a bit weird to have this again with this weird format with the ticks. I would replace this with something else. And we're introducing things. We shouldn't be introducing new things this far down the page. Now we're saying less downtime. I'm not sure what that means exactly. And we're saying ease joint pain and reduce the appearance of fine lines and scars. So that's a completely new thing that we're just throwing in. Like we're just, and look, it might be true, but if we're just throwing in new things down here without backing it up or anything, it just seems like we're going, and this, and this, and this. Then we got Sammy B. This wrapper was amazing. I use it on my back, stomach, and shoulders. Can't believe how it eases the pain. Okay, whole body pain relief. Sore back, tight shoulders, painful feet. Or hips, no problem. This infrared is so versatile that it can be used anywhere in your body, as easy as 1, 2, 3. Cool, okay. This isn't bad, but what we're missing here is the proof. If we can use this on different parts of our body, you can show us. And I know you've got the tummy bit here, that's cool. We've got the back wrap here, but we're not really showing people where else on their body that they can use it or how. So if you're going to be using it on your leg, I'd like to see someone using it on their leg or their neck or something else. You've got to show them so that they don't have to use their imagination. Now we've got ease stomach cramps. Did we say stomach cramps up here? Get relief from stomach cramps. I mean, if it's third on the list here, it should probably be further up the page, which it probably will be because we're going to get rid of the why you love it bit and the other bit that we said to get rid of. I don't like that we've got the ticks here again. There must be a better way to show this information, a much cleaner way. And it's perfectly okay to have text, header, image, header, and then text. It's perfectly fine. The Freedom 1.3 theme does have a lot of potential for repeating information. Yeah, but it's up to you guys to not do that. Any theme has the potential to repeat information, but it's up to us to make sure that our landing pages absolutely rock. In fact, that's what I'm here to do. That's what I'm here to help with. And if you need some help with this, Deborah, Jimmy can help make this website absolutely pop. I love my infrared therapy wrap. It eases pain and eases the pain in my lower back and gets me moving again. Okay. I don't think this is really adding any value. She doesn't have any lights on her. I think we just get rid of this. And instead of this, if we're going to have a 30-day feel the difference guarantee, it might be better to actually have, and I think I still have this on my website. I have a guarantee there, but I probably have it on my homepage. If you scroll down, oh, that looks terrible. I should fix that. But a guarantee seal nonetheless. A seal, oh man, that's terrible. That's disgusting. I need to get rid of that as soon as I finish this call. So you may want to replace this image with a seal. Wondering what if it doesn't work for me? Get rid of that. That's not particularly strong. Try it at home, risk 30 days. If you don't feel a noticeable difference, simply send it back for a full refund. No questions asked. That's perfect. Other than this line, this first line here, we can simplify that. Hey Chris, you're using the Freedom theme, using the Freedom Shopify from China. They are really great to work with. However, the courier they're using is not that updating the shipping unless we ask them to. We're getting a lot of customers asking where their tracking is, and they don't update unless we ask. We are having to prompt each individual order to get it updated. Any advice for how to combat this? Yes, you should be using Aftership. I've mentioned this so many times. Are you using Aftership, Josh and Mel? Aftership is an app you install on your store, and it goes through and updates the tracking daily, so that when the statuses change, your users get updated. Trusted by 5,000 plus Aussies. Cool. And we got the benefits down here. We got questions. It's weird that you've got 2 FAQ sections, and there's a lot here. That's okay. Loved by 5,000 Aussies. It's weird to me as well that you have 102 reviews down here, right? The product says 102 reviews, and then down here you're saying you got 5,000. Now, if that was me and I noticed that, I'd be clicking off your page before you could say sign me up to your email list, because it doesn't exude trust. So a couple of things there that we need to fix. And yeah, I do think redoing your product images, featuring yourself, and there's nothing better that you can do than getting in front of your brand and spruiking your product and being proud to sell your product. So let's get those changes done, and let's try and get your ads more aligned with your landing page. If you can reach out to Jimmy and show Jimmy your ads, he and I can even talk together about what we can do to uplift this even further. And we'll get you there. We'll get you to that point where we're getting your add to cart rate up, because the goal is now, don't touch your ads. You can reduce your ad spend if you like. You can take it from 50 to 25 in the meantime while we spruce this up. And we want to work on your pop-up. We want to work on getting more emails into your email list. We want to work on getting all these changes made to your landing page to try and get the engagement up on your page. Josh and Mel, the supplier gave you tracking number through 17 track. It does get updated, but some orders have not been getting updated unless you prompt it. Just wondering if this is normal when dealing with overseas. What do you mean by prompted? Do you mean going into Act 17 track and actually manually refreshing it? What I find is I use on all my websites, we use Aftership. Aftership integrates with track 17 or 17 track. If I show you this. Aftership, where are you? Aftership tracking. The supplier isn't necessarily going to know why tracking isn't updated. That's not their job. Their job is to ship. Their job is to package and to ship your product. Once it's left their warehouse, they're not responsible for 17 track. They can't help the tracking systems that they don't control. You're saying they contact the logistics company and it gets updated a day later? Let me have a, you know what, actually, that's interesting. Let me reach out to them, actually. 1 second, guys. One second, guys. I'm just writing a message. Yeah, I'll find out. All right, guys, I've just messaged the supplier and he will get back to me and I will figure out what's going on and I'll get back to you. But I do recommend you install Aftership. Once I installed this, I didn't have any further problems with customers getting updates for their products. It tracks everything. It gives me my own dashboard that I have on my website so that customers can look at where their orders are. And I do find that these get updated all the time, like constantly. Like even stuff that we've only just shipped out today, you can see here we've got info received. So like meaning November 17 was the last event. It's already on its way. And every time there's a change in the status, this thing reaches out to the customer and tells them the status change too. And it listens to the couriers directly. So maybe I've already reached out to the supplier. If you could also, every single person who's using the supplier, please, for the love of God, please install Aftership and set it up, get the tracking working, get the notifications going. It will make your life a lot easier and your customer's life a lot easier. All right. Moving on. Oh, the supplier's already checking on that. Do I use Aftership emails? Hell yeah, I do, guys. Hell yeah, I do. The reason why we use Aftership emails too, couple of things. Customers love it. Like the day after they've purchased from you and the supply team have printed out the order, that very moment that the supply team prints out a barcode, the customer gets a notification. Here's your tracking number. And it's either the day or the next day that you've paid for their order. It's brilliant. Okay, so we do that. And then once it's actually shipped, the customer gets another email from Aftership. And then once it's actually left the country, they get another email. And each of these emails you can customize to brand it all the way that you want to brand it. And you can give the customers like images of other products that they can look at. You can add products in there in Aftership so they can come back and purchase again. You can give them a discount in these messages too. And if you can guarantee any email that someone's going to open, it's going to be the email that has the tracking information. No, I don't use Shopify for order updates. I only use Aftership. Priya, in your case, Amazon is the supplier. Does Aftership integrate with Amazon? I don't know. It might. It might do. Okay. Who was the question here that we had? Oh, man, time goes so quick. I'm getting through these really slowly today. I do apologize, everybody. Miguel, please review your landing page, relaxair.co, before you launch ads. You pivoted ad copy to target a broader audience, and I suggested increase instead of niching down to travelers. Let's have a look. Turn any seat into a cloud or plush comfort. Yeah. Yes. Much better. Sit for hours without soreness. Now you're making me want to buy this for my chair at home. Beautiful. Yeah, this looks much better. Congratulations. Good job. Now let's see the ad results. Good job, by the way. Max, recently joined Freedom Club. This is your first store. You want to get some feedback? I'll try and be gentle. I can't guarantee it, though. Whoa, what's nice? Niacinamide whitening toothpaste. Whitens teeth. We got a spelling mistake, does it? Is that, I don't know. Is that, my English is bad. Is that spelling? No, it's spelt white. It's spelt white. It's spelt right. It just looks weird. Whitens teeth without damage, strengthens enamel barrier, reduces gum inflammation, reduces non-toxic, premium non-toxic ingredients. Brilliant website. This is your first website? I mean, you're using the Shrine theme, right? Dear God, the bar of entry has been lifted. This is amazing. Gentle whitening. You got your ingredients here. You got your why us. Changing the way Canadians smile. This looks amazing. Obviously, you're going to need to get your reviews in. Terrific. Unbelievably terrific. Max, you're doing amazing. Just finish off your reviews and let's get your ads up and running. Beck. My thoughts on what to do next to optimize your ads. Newly launched ABO, 4 batches, ad running screenshots below. And Jimmy's asked if I can review your website landing page and give you some feedback so when you make the changes. Okay. All right. What have we got here? I'm just trying to increase the. I can't make this look any bigger, unfortunately. Oh, there we go. Okay. Okay, so we've got batches, headlines and benefits, carry-on capacity, UGC baggage fees. We've got good click-throughs, good cost per clicks. And batch 1 UGC fees, having spent $181, you got 2 ROAS and $36 per purchase. I think that's the winning. Look, I don't really need to go through them all, but that's the winning ad set there, right? So we haven't quite reached that same result in terms of, oh, we had 3 checkouts, so this could be. Yeah, I'm okay. 6 checkouts, but this is the converting one. I'd be looking at what is it about batch 1 that converts so nicely? I'd probably turn off the other ones and see if you can scale batch 1 up a bit more and make more money. That's what I would do, because it looks like you got a pretty good ad set here. We could give this one $50 a day and then maybe even $100 a day and see if this trend continues. Beck, you've got the individual ad performance in those screenshots. Yeah, and that's great and all. So what I would be doing is, if you have a standout ad, You could bring the standout ad into your other ad set that's doing really well. And then you could scale the other ad set with all your best ads all in it. That's what I would do. That's what I would do. So Beck, I was in a similar situation. I had for my bag store, which doesn't sell this bag, and we're selling our sling bag. So for my bag store, we had 4 different ad sets with different batches of ads in each, just like what you've done here. One of my ad sets really started doing better than the rest, but I had a couple of good ads that were performing okay in each of my other ones. So what I did, I turned everything off because that was just my testing campaign. I created a brand new campaign, which was my scaling campaign. Like, if your testing campaigns are doing well, you can try and scale them. But what I found with my testing campaigns was when I did try and scale them past $50 a day, the cost per purchase went up too high. And I thought, that's no good. So I just turned them off. But I did take my best performing ad set, duplicated it into an ABO prospecting campaign, just like what you're saying. One campaign, one ad set for this particular round. Put in all the ads from my best ad set, and then I sprinkled in the best ad. Like, I had 1 or 2 ads from each of these other ad sets that did pretty good. So I sprinkled them in as well, and I ran them together, and my God, it is flying. It is doing really, really, really well. So I will continue doing this batch testing in my testing campaign, but for now in my testing campaign, my batches are off. Now, some people get lucky. Some people have a batch ad set that does really well, and they can continue scaling that particular ad set. If it scales, keep it scaling. If it doesn't, just take your best, put them all into the scaling campaign, and see if you can scale that. That's my advice to do there. Does that make sense? All right, Leon, you've implemented the feedback. You just got 1 sale. Would like some feedback on your ad data. The account is press relief. I don't know if that's a good idea. I can take a look, but I don't think we're going to get a decent amount of data, honestly, from 1 sale. Yes, and CBO. Yeah, I mean, for the scaling campaign, you can do a CBO. Yes. It looks to me like you're doing everything right for Andromeda Beck. It seems like you understand the assignment, so good job. I need you to pop your URL in the chat for me. Then I can take a look at your landing page. All right, acupressure Matt, we've got click-through 3%, very nice. Cost per click, a little bit high on the cost per click because your CPM is very high. This will probably come down over time. But the cost per purchase is not great at all. Oh, that's tough. Oh man, that's very tough. And the one ad that spent the most amount of money, got the 1 purchase, is this one right here.
Hey, do you feel tired at the end of the day, or you just simply don't have time to go to massage therapy?
Oh man, that took, I gotta say, the ad's not great. It took 7 seconds to see the problem and the product, and it was so slow. And it's the voice is very slow.
Do you feel tired at the end of the day, or you just
I don't know if that's the best angle here. Do you feel tired at the end of the day? You know what I did like?
If you have, or even if these matches me into real present moment locations and pain points where acupressure targets all the
You could start the ad right here where he's peeling his back off,
locations and pain points.
and then you see that relief in his face.
Meridians of the body.
Where is it?
It's like the idea of a bed of nails. When your weight is evenly
That face there, that ooh, and you can start there, and you can be like instant relief from tension, from whatever, and that shows the product and the problem and the relief in the first few seconds of the ad, and that's going to get you probably more views, and that may get you cheaper clicks. That's what I think anyway. I do think we need to work on this. Your cost per click for, say, C4 at $9.98, that's terrible. With a click-through rate of 0.64, that's terrible. So we want to turn that one off. Now, as for, I mean, you're getting some pretty decent CTRs here. These are pretty good at 5%. That's really a really good CTR. But there's something going on here. other than the ad being a bit slow off the mark, you get the shop now button taking us here. Something's putting people off because they're clicking on your ad and then you have a high CPM, which tells me that the experience that they're getting isn't what they're expecting. Is tension, stress, or back pain holding you back? It's not a bad landing page. I wonder if it's the product that's putting them off. I do know that you can make this product work. I've seen it work before. I've seen stores running this product that were definitely making money. Maybe it's time we turn this ad off and try another version of the video and see if we can get a better version going. All right, back. The Weekender. All right. Okay. I'm going to bring this down in mobile view. Save 10% off your first order. Beautiful image. Again, 10% off. That's nice. You've got a chat GPT line here that's already putting me off. Okay, the Weekender. Great imagery. Have you got your logo on these things? Oh, that's great. Very nice. Okay, 13 customers. I don't like this. I mean, don't get me wrong. I like your design, but I don't like saying this, especially if oh, it's cool. It's dynamic. I don't know. Every time I put this on one of my websites, for your bags, that's fantastic. Congratulations, Beck. Every time I put this sort of thing on one of my websites, it always reduces the conversion rate. Always. Same with this here. The pop-up here, it does look funny in terms of size for your cart. I don't put anything here for my cart, so I would get rid of this too. All right, now looking here, we've got the Weekend affordable bag, 30% off. Is it weird to have tax included there? I don't think I ever have that on any of my stores. Also, we don't... Oh, wait. That's pretty cool because you said save 120 in baggage fees every trip. Okay. Pack for 10 days in one bag. Okay. Compact to store. Fold it flat in seconds. Cool. Expandable base. Australian design. 100% quality. Okay. Buy more and save. Okay. One little tip. Great Christmas gift. My buddy went on a trip and he said he saw people walking around with not this one, the foldy bags is what he saw in the airport, lots of them. When we have this kind of thing, I don't love the color scheme you've chosen here, the gray and the lilac and then the weird brown. It looks kind of funny. There's a lot going on here in terms of colors and we need to simplify this a bit, I feel like. But the big problem that you have is you've got 79, 150, and 215. This does convert better when this price is the cost per unit and people can see the discount when you buy 2 and the discount when you buy 3. So that's just a little idea there that will increase your conversion rate, I think, and reduce the amount of colors you got going on. I'm going to be completely honest here. I don't like your font, especially your cart font. It's very harsh. And your brand here is kind of it's a nice brand, and I do think we need to maybe have a think about changing the font. And you see how you got a different font here and here. We need to bring some consistency in. And then you got the bag fold so small and stores so easily between trips, such a space saver. These are nice. Big trip capacity meets tiny storage footprint in one bag. I like that. I like the little love heart there. That's cool. Your gifts are amazing. Huge capacity, 0 fees. Did you know? Okay, great. But we've got these chat GPT lines in here again that we need to get rid of. They're very off-putting these days. Even though they are correct English, they still are off-putting. Folds flat in seconds. Store it in a drawer and reclaim your wardrobe. Combine a bulky suitcase, stealing your storage space at home. Expandable bottom. I don't like this. We can probably get rid of this. Wow, I need this bag completely. Organization on the go. Carry on approved. I don't like the shop now on this either. We don't usually put shop now at the bottom of our reviews. Hey, that's my satisfaction guarantee. That's how it should look. Need to go fix that. Our promise to you, we know you'll love this, the versatility and the convenience of this foldable bag, but if you're not 100% cool, you got your questions. 1,500 plus Aussies. How many reviews do we have up here? 200. This is the only thing too. You got 244 reviews, but you're telling me that you've got loved by 1,500 Aussies. If you're at this point where you don't have the reviews to match, you could maybe say shipped 1,500 orders Australia wide. Maybe you could say that. That's just an idea. Just an idea. So I think we have a bit of an uplift to do on this one to make it cleaner. And look, I know, making a clean website is hard AF. I completely understand. It's like taking a website from looking quite nice to looking absolutely clean. It's the hardest thing in the world, even for someone like myself. Oh, I like your shipping bar. It's nice. Let's go through the process. Let's order this. So we're going to go 2 bags, buy 2 bags, black and lilac with 1 free laundry bag. Cool. Add to cart. Okay. 23 sold today. Top color is selling fast. I've tried this on many stores, this kind of thing, and I just find that I guess people don't believe it when you say this kind of stuff. I'm not saying you did anything wrong, Beck. I'm just giving you my feedback for what I have found. I like your free shipping. That's nice. Although I do feel if I'm going to spend this much money, I should get free shipping. All right. I love your product image. It's such a good product image. And I get a free laundry bag. Nice. Frequently bought together. These are nice. Add shipping protection for $2. If we could get this down to 1 line, that'd be way better. And I don't like the black product image for this one. Maybe you don't need a product image here for shipping protection. Am I really going to spend $151 on 2 bags? $151.81. Cool. It is the right price. All right. Check out. Cool. Yeah, the flow works well. So a few little ideas there for you, Beck. I hope that helps. At this point, we're just going to be like small incremental improvements to try and increase that conversion rate, right? Okay, where are we now? Leon. Oh, we already had a look at that one. What app do I use for the shipping protection upsell? I actually use Kashing Cart. Is the app for my cart, which incorporates a shipping protection upsell. All right, Daniel, first time reviewing ads, correct information. I can't review your ads. You'll have to actually invite me to your ad account. My email address to invite is chrisevers3030@gmail.com. Magnetic Craft. Ah, Daniel, I thought this was familiar. All right, let's take a look. I don't love this one. We can probably just get rid of this completely. That's not bad. But I probably would put this further down the page. The first thing I should see should be the name of the product. Magnetic Craft Village Adventure. Good product. It's a friendly looking website. On a friendly looking website, I really do think you can actually increase your conversion rate by having a product like, by having a plugin called Wheelio. I use it on Homecraftology because Wheelio, it's a fun type of interactive way to get the email address. I use this in addition to a email pop-up. You can see here, even this one's got a 12% sign-up rate today. What is it over the last 7 days? 11% sign-up rate. It's given me 105 extra emails on top of my pop-up that pops up. This is in addition to that. Look at the amount of money this app has made me. And what does it do? It creates a beautiful, fun, spinny wheel pop-up. And this is good for any type of fun-related website. Daniel, what I'm going to have to do, my friend, is I don't have time in this stream to go and sign up, so I will accept your invite and go into your ad account, and I will review your ads if that's okay next stream, because we have 3 minutes left. But install this app and configure it. And what I do is I set it so that the coupon slices give a customer, oh, that should be actually, I can't remember if I give 10 or 15% off. I'll have to check that later. But you can see here, 100% of people are going to win the 15% off, the welcome 15. That's how I roll. That's how I have my welcome series set up, and I get all my emails for my welcome series. So definitely on your website, you want that. All right, we got 4 entrants. So your Afterpay already, bloody brilliant. Actually, I think this is really good. The text here is a little bit big. We could probably tone this down a little bit. You may also like, these are nice. These look really, really well done. I like your product images. Really well done. And you got your loved by 5,000 Aussies, but we've only got 201 reviews. So we want to make sure, if we're going to say the number of reviews, we've got to make sure that they match up here to down here. You've got to make sure of that. I don't say on all my products that there's 5,000 people who love it. There's nothing wrong with having 201 reviews and then having this say loved by over 200 Aussies. There's nothing wrong with that. Personally, that's my own personal opinion. But yeah, look, this is pretty good, and probably ready to go. Let's get some ads up. I mean, fix this up, make this a little more consistent, and let's go get some data and see how this one goes. I think you'd probably have data on your ad account, which we'll review Thursday, buddy, if that's all right. All right, and Kayla, you know, I've mentioned this is for bronze and silver, but would I find it beneficial for a newbie to attend? Absolutely, absolutely. If you're looking to watch and learn and figure out what comes next and how we go to that next step to get your first sales and then your next sales and then scale up a little bit, this is definitely the stream for you. And if you just want me to give you advice on how your landing page is going, absolutely pop it in the chat here for next time. I've got to run to my next call, guys, but I will be back on Thursday. We're going to do Black Friday specials. Okay, and then I'm going to continue reviewing everything. And Dan, I will sign up to your ads and give you some feedback. I will see you all later, guys. See you in the next one.